Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, and we are back in the Shield Isles, ready to continue our exploration. And well, we also gotta look for the missing members of our crew, and we are missing 8 of them. We have only completed Daxamat and Rosaran's quest so far. But I reckon Gangur's gotta be somewhere around here, because we were told he like fell off the ship or something when we got hit by the storm. So now we gotta keep an eye open for him. Now I gotta say, well, I kinda expected this already after all the great things I've been hearing about the Shield Isles and Umbar proper. This landscape looks fantastic. I cannot wait to see it at daytime and truly appreciate I don't know, truly appreciate it, I guess. You know, I prefer my LOTRO in daytime. There are only a handful of locations that I think look better at night, and I of course cannot make a choice about that for the Shield Isles just yet, but yeah, I cannot wait. Now, what do we have there? White, yeah. Of course we would have whites in here. I remember someone, I don't know, on the forums or Discord or something like that, saying if we could only have one area in a game with no whites, with no dead slayer deeds, please. And I really hadn't thought about that before, but yeah, there are a lot of those. And there are even places where you wouldn't think there would be whites, and somehow there still are, like this one. I wouldn't have guessed there would be whites in here, but then again, seeing or, well, learning about all the ships that get destroyed, all the people that drown for the storms and everything, it makes sense having some whites in here, I guess. But yeah, I was not expecting it. Not that I am complaining, at least not yet. I guess I will need to fight the whites first, but that's something I'm not looking forward to, you know, how annoying the whites can get after a while. Branches. Is that it? I mean, I think, yeah, we should be swimming a little bit to explore all the other isles. So there you have it, the Beast Slayer deed that will require us to slay 100 different beasts in the Shield Isles. Doesn't sound so bad, but I guess we'll need to get more familiarized with the lay of the land in here and see how annoying that can really be, and what other kind of enemies we need to defeat. Perils of the Shield Isles. You have discovered Jeb Lipha. Let me see. Drakes that call upon Jeb Lipha carries a great distance over the water. Serpent Stone in the Umbar language. Alright. Yeah, you know, I enjoy those deed descriptions, but we already spent a long time in the last episode reading all the lore about Umbar, the story, the geography, and everything. And on one hand, I'm not sure if you would like me to keep reading and reading. On the other hand, I really want to get playing. So I will check those deeds later. Yep, Dragonkind Slayer of the Shield Isles. That's what I expected. What do we have here? 80 of them. Not so bad once again, but doesn't sound so bad, but we'll need to see, because if, for example, the only place where you can find drakes is this island in particular, then that's gonna be troublesome. All right, our first treasure cache. That was sooner than I thought it would be. Very well hidden, if you ask me. Treasure Seeker of the Shield Isles. We got some iron. That's okay, that's good. How many of those do we need to find? 14. 14 in all these places. Doesn't sound so bad. What else do we have here? Oops. Gotta say, the music is great. Oh boy. The Eye of Sauron is back. all I complained about not having it, and there he is. There it is, the Eye of Sauron. It seems this is one of the locations. Yeah, look towards the island to the west that I can barely see, but the sound of orcish voices drifts from the high cliffs of the island to the west. Alright. Oopsie. Please. Oh my god, how many eyes are you gonna drop? And no talking. Now that we are getting mobs on level, they should start dropping tokens for us again. I really hope they do. Whoa, take a look at all the scholar resources that we have in here. And these guys don't stop coming. They don't stop coming, but still no tokens. It's attacking me now. Oops. Two of these guys, but I really don't want to get too close to the matron there. Oh my god. Oh, for God's sake. Please unlock now. Oh, there we go. The tokens are dropping again. I don't know how many, but we got them. All that I do for just a scholar chest, and it wasn't even that good. Well, a scholar chest and also the hope of finding another cache. But no. well, that wasn't so bad. They are starting to respawn now. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, thank you. I don't know if I should be going to the other isles yet. If I'm gonna get side quests or, I don't know, something else. Look! Swimming drake! Marvel of the natural world, I think. Okay, there's another one in here. Would you please... Oh, okay, yeah, you have the corruption. That explains why you are still standing. I really don't want to keep fighting drakes. It's not something that I... Oh, a treasure cache. No, wait. In that case, yeah. I guess I'll need to fight you both. Today, it's not enough to be game breaking, but just enough to be noticeable. Like there's a half-second delay, something like that. I don't know if you can see it. I definitely feel it. Yeah, as I have said, it's not game breaking, but it really complicates things. Let me see if I can get back up there so that I can grab that cache. I will need to fight another one of these guys, really. Treasure cache, yeah, there it is. Okay, so this is number 2. Making really good progress in here. Considering I'm just basically running around and seeing what I find and have never been here before. I'm being already 2 caches in. That is great, but no, I'm not fighting that guy. When I first crossed into this island, I missed one of the locations for Zircon's quest, so I will need to... Okay, look at the beach of the island to the northwest, Voyage's End. Even islands such as these are home to ancient ruins. Yeah, I had already explored those ruins a little bit. Is poor Gangur. I mean, we've been hearing since the last one how he fell. I see no sign of the poor guy. want to take a look at those waves in daytime. Okay, the other location that I need to explore is to the south. So in that case, I think we actually need to keep exploring and hopefully we'll find our missing friends. Hopefully we can avoid these drakes. I really don't want to fight them. Thinking thinking that I missed Gangur somehow, but can't be sure. Well, this island to the north looks promising. Anything here? Well, an ore deposit. Oh yeah, forgot to change my tracking skill. Once again, I cannot wait until we can finally have the ability of tracking multiple resources at once. From the looks of it, it seems it might still take a little bit longer. Whoops, 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 whoa! Oh, that's gonna hurt in the morning. Yeah, I'm loving the landscaping here. It's so different from everything else we've ever seen in the game. It's amazing to think that after 16 years, they can still do something so unique. What about that island there? Because I heard something, and I think is this big island in here where we're gonna see that. So I want to save that one for last, just in case I end up being correct. With this feeling that I have. Oh, the wave, here it comes. And what happens if I try to ride those waves, I wonder? Would there be any special effects, any physics or anything? Oh, a crew member in here. Cool. Gwallang. Okay. You have discovered Ghax-hophra. What now? Gwallang the Limblin hops up and down before flying to several nearby trees and testing their branches, scrutinizing the bark and leaves closely with his tiny sharp eyes. You can't be quite sure, but it feels to you as if he's looking for a suitable place to build a nest. If so, he'll want easy access to meat. Perhaps the meat of nearby beetles of the western side of the island will suffice. You should bring some to him and see if he likes it. Yeah, I gotta say, I was a little bit curious to see how Gwallang would play as a crew member. Like, well, you can't expect much else. Basically, you gotta try to guess, decipher what he's trying to say. Like what I do with Geralt usually. This sort of Chewbacca thing. A little bit similar, at least in my eyes. Oh, you can also gather the beetles at the Southern Isles. Okay. I don't see why you would. But you can. Can we? That looks like something that we should be able to visit. Those ruins there it looks like there should be a way up. There doesn't seem to be one from the southern side of this isle, but hopefully if we circle it, we will find a slope or natural stairs or something that would allow us to explore this one. It also looks intriguing. And, well, once again, bear with me, it's my very first time visiting this place, as I don't know what to expect, I don't know where to go. I tried my best not to spoil anything for me, but there were, of course, some things that I did end up learning about. Some Kinis were discussed in the quest pack, and some of the crew quests while I was still leveling through Gondor, so I still know a couple things, but for the most part I think I really know there are more things that I ignore than things that I have learned, so that's what makes it all exciting. Please tell me there is a way to climb this up. I'm also reminded on this location about the Tears of the Kingdom somehow, and I'm hoping there is like some sort of updraft around the isles that I can use with the paraglider. There is a portion of the map of Hyrule to the east that works precisely like that. I think it's called the Tingle Island or something like that. And it's basically this huge island. Well, it also was there in Breath of the Wild. And there are several updrafts around the island to help you get to the top easier with your paraglider. Otherwise, I don't know if your stamina would be enough to climb that without using meals and things like that. So, yeah, that's what I'm reminded of in this place. There should be a way for me to go up. Totally feels like it should. You cannot have those intriguing ruins atop this place and not do anything with them. There should be a way for us to go up. Maybe through here? Ah, yeah, you see? I knew it. If I had turned to the east instead, that would have been done so much faster. Thought that would be my... But... Oh, a long swim. I can imagine Beriathan is exhausted. But here we are. Oh boy, this guy supplies some nasty bleeds. To please? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it seems we shouldn't be fighting more than one of these guys at once. I barely made it. Oh, please stop it. Yeah, I of course never missed the Eye of Sauron. I did miss the tokens. At least we are getting the tokens. Now, such an out-of-the-way island, there's got to be at least one cache in here. Somewhere. We are already starting to see some levels, some enemies level 147. I'm starting to wonder if I should take the stone out, the stone of the tortoise, start earning XP again. Ah, treasure cache. Yeah, I knew it. It had to be. Oh boy. Horloop. Developer. Okay. Seems there will be a quest that will take us here at some point. We'll need to talk to old Horloop there, it seems. Okay, more crafting materials. But I mean, well, it cost us a lot to climb all the way up here. Do I really want to go down that easily? I'll be back to check up on you, big guy. And yeah, it seems we really should be going down. Oh! Well, my clumsiness made that decision for me. Invisible wall. Interesting. Can we also take a moment to breathe in the fact that I am already 3 caches in? That's almost 1/5 of the total caches in the Shield Isles, and it's almost what I usually get on other areas that also have treasure caches, like the pre-battle versions of Gondor and the like. And I still have the feeling there should be at least another one in here, but well, we can be 100% sure, I guess. Ah, that's right. You were hunting beetles for poor Gwallang. I hope you were not that hungry, buddy. I'm coming. Gonna get you the meat you want. I was so enthralled by the idea of getting to the top of this island that I totally forgot about the beetles. And here they are. And these guys are level 146. And they really, they don't seem to be that formidable of an enemy. Of course, if I weren't lagging, this would be so much easier. Yeah, God, I don't know what they are not getting hit, and that's usually what happens when I get overconfident with these 4 swords. And now, of course, he's taking damage. 1 out of 6. Of course, if I weren't lagging, if I could use my powerful gambits, that would be another thing entirely. Get it. Yeah, it's like all other beetles and grotbugs we have ever met. You gotta give them a good beating to break their shell and make them vulnerable. I ended up doing another one. And I don't want to die. Shouldn't be dying, really. That was all of them. Thank God. Feels so good to be earning tokens again. Not gonna lie. Gwallang picks at some of the beetle meat, but it is impossible to gauge his reaction. After a few bites, he flutters into the air and peers away southward. Something in that direction seems to bother him. Gwallang flies away to the southeast. Okay. It's another location we will be visiting soon. Soon enough. Still feel like there should be a caching here in one of these small islands, right? How many islands are there? Well, the southernmost island is the biggest one of them, so I can see 4 or 5 caches being there. So it seems there's not a lot to see in these small islands. Over here. We're gonna continue our exploration and double check what I wanted to see on this northwestern island. But once again, we gotta see where is the entrance point to this other island. I would assume it's close to the dock that we see there to the south. So let's try to get there without attracting the attention of too many drakes. Ah, there it is, the dock. Okay, cool. Let me double checking here my tokens of heroism. Just 3 away from hitting the cap. Seems I'll need to make a quick visit to the Hardened Traveler really soon. Here's the Dockmaster. We just gotta find a way to actually get up there.
It is a fine day indeed.
All racks, it's already opened. Voyage is end. Or deposit. Some more beasts. Ores and everything. Who's attacking me? Oh, one of these guys. No. Alrighty. Yeah, something, yeah, no, I did mention that. For a moment I thought I hadn't, but another reason why I'm using this other outfit, as Yored said, is because it's much hotter in here. But I did mention that on the previous episode. I had forgotten, but that was another reason why I ended up choosing this outfit. And then, even though it's nighttime, you can still feel the heat. This night is very unlike every other night we have experienced in Middle Earth so far. Like you can picture Beriathan. He's very thin on clothes at the moment, but I can really picture him really not noticing a difference in here, like. Not at all. A little bit lost in here. I don't know if I am tracing back my steps or if I am exploring new territory. This seems to be new territory, not where I came from. Yeah, we are slowly making our way to the top of the isle. You have discovered Gangur. Yep. That's what I thought. But I think in this case the game will send us here at some other point. Oh my god, that orc dressed like a pirate is... It's adorable! And this little guy here looks like a ninja turtle. A little bit. But yeah, this is a Shulgulp. Name rings a bell. Let me double check that. This is a town of friendly orcs and goblins, and I don't remember if this was mentioned like as part of the marketing promotional campaign for the expansion, or if somebody else just spoiled the thing on the forums or what. But all these orcs and goblins are no longer under the influence of Sauron, and it seems they are just trying to make a place on their own. Shulgol being here is one of the guys we found in Gundabad. Khôltekh, Nargai. But I don't remember too much about poor Shulgol. The milestone is a 4. Oh boy, is that amazing. Musmak doesn't ring a bell. Rookbag. Like, it would be really funny if we could reunite with some of the guys we have met before. Shukurs, Sakdur. I mean, all these orcish names sound very samey to me, but the only one that did ring a bell for me was Shulgol. And I will need to review what happened with Shulgol. But since it seems we will be coming back here anyways, it's not that big of a deal. Am I lagging? No. Well, no, I am lagging. Boy, please don't do this to me again. We've been through these already many times over. Oh, for God's sake, let me go. We have explored not this island entirely, but we have explored most of the northern lands, the lands to the north of Voyage's End. So no one has seen Gargon Farwind since we ran aground. Yeah, boy, he's really playing hard to get. I don't see him. Like, he should be somewhere around here. This is where we got hit by the storm, so somewhere around here, somewhere. Is he like trapped in one of these stones or something? For Gangur, I have no idea where he might be. And we cannot get on top of this place. Really have no idea where we're supposed to be looking for him. I don't know where to look. Where to start looking, rather. I try one last time around these small islands to the north. Like I have a feeling he should have been one of these ones. I mean, Gangur is a very resourceful dwarf. I'm sure he must have, I don't know, set up camp somewhere around here or light up beacon, something. Guide me to you, buddy. So I'm looking, and I can see you anywhere. I mean, I guess I've already been here. And you know what would be really funny? Ah, there he is. Boy. For a moment I thought, what if the orcs found him? What if he's making friends with the orcs? Or if he is like distrusting of the orcs and they are not giving him a reason to? Well, that's not gonna happen, but at long last we found him.
Why did I allow you to talk me into this voyage?
Is that you, Beriathan? Oh, I am glad to see you. I am drenched through to my skin, and as my clothes dry, I can feel the salt left behind. It is not pleasant, but I am lucky to be alive. Why did I allow you to talk me into this voyage? You tell Gangur that you are relieved to see he still lives, for it was believed that he was lost overboard during the storm. Buddy, I am trying to help a friend in here. You're being rude. Extremely rude. Like, I don't have time to lose with you. Oh, and these and all. It was believed that he was lost overboard during the storm. That is exactly what happened. I know it was foolish of me to go up on deck during the storm, but I feared the ship would fill with water and I would have no hope of survival if I remained below deck. There was a tremendous wave and I was swept overboard. Someone was looking out for me, but I cannot imagine why. More deserving dwarves than I have been favored by the first crafter. I thought I was sure to drown and I saw, well, never mind what I saw. I cannot believe it myself. I lost my pickaxe and my satchel. I was fortunate enough to wash ashore. Perhaps they have fished up along one of these islands too. Do you think you could look for them for me? While you look for those, could you also retrieve some rock samples for me from the islands hereabout? I am curious about something. I will be right here. I am still too waterlogged to go anywhere. Well, thankfully enough, everything Gangur needs is in this island. So hopefully this will be a quick one. Right on time. The sky is clearing up. You found Gangur's pickaxe. Fortunately, it has not been damaged. Now, I think I have also discussed this with you when we first met Gangur in Furuksahar, but how much of this was already planned when he was first introduced in Before the Shadow, I wonder? Or were they just looking for an NPC they could add to the crew? That seems unlikely. Especially because the time gap between Before the Shadow and Coursers of Umbar was not that long, all things considered. I think it's more likely that the devs had already decided they would use Gangur for this part of the storyline, and they decided to introduce him on Before the Shadow, like a way maybe of tying up the expansion, giving the Before the Shadow content some continuity with the current timeline in the game. That's also a possibility. Maybe that's all there is to it and there's no other meaning behind Gangur's reappearance, but there was a purpose for that. I refuse to believe it was all just coincidence or just some whim of the depths. No, I don't think that's it. Yeah, that's where I fell. That I said this is gonna hurt in the morning. Oh my god, the first time I came here we missed Gangur for so little. You found Gangur's satchel, waterlogged but still usable. So I hope you will be glad to hear the news. Holding them when I went overboard, so it makes sense to me that they would arrive along roughly the same coastline as I did. They are in better shape than I am, that is for certain. I will need to dry them out in the sun all the same, but they are no worse for the wear. I was hoping these rock samples you brought me would have some hint of sparkle in them, but while there are salt crystals embedded within them, there is little else of value. And yet I saw... Gangur falls quiet. I heard the calls of some lizards or worms coming from the height of the island to the south. How about you look to combat those creatures and retrieve some more rock samples from their lair? I think I am just about dried out enough to make my way back to the ship, and I will meet you there when you have fulfilled this last request of mine. Yep. Oh boy. And if I'm reading this correctly, this means we need to climb again to this ruin that we had already explored. And I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it does take some time to get up there. So, well, I guess that means we gotta be fast with our fighting. So I need 6 worms or drakes and 4 rock samples. Okay, I can do it. Like, this is already the way up, right? Yeah, to the ruins. I'm lucky here. I should get the tokens I need to hit the cap, so that I can go and turn them in. Oh, heavy chest. Give that one to me. Please be good, please be good. Oh, 1 token. Okay, 2 more to go. I can do it. Corroded rock sample. Okay. Plenty of them in here. Just gotta be careful not to pull too many drakes, like the last time. Right? Okay. Here is the chest. Alright. Yeah, okay, let's fight you. Once and for all. Oh my god. We'll end up fighting 2 guys, so I would at least have it One of them being this Gwallang that isn't that strong. Alrighty. 4. Okay. We can reunite with Gangur, but I still wanna see if I can get all the tokens I need. Hit the cap. This is just gonna be really quick. None of them are dropping the token. God. Those tokens like to really play hard to get, but it's okay. I don't mind. I am patient. But with this we can go back to Gangur. And we'll see. What else does he need? Oh, there he is.
These rocks are like the others. I admit it was not what I was hoping to see.
Gangur turns the corroded rock samples you retrieved over and over in his hands, but his scowl deepens the longer he looks at them. These rocks are like the others. The only difference is they are melted by the corrosive breath of the drakes. I admit it is not what I was hoping to see. I thought Khôltekh the Cunning might have gotten the shiny material that was embedded in his medallion from these islands, but if so, its location remains a secret. He sighs heavily and then looks at you with a more open expression than you are accustomed to seeing on his face. He seems almost haunted. When I fell in the water, I swallowed too much seawater and I felt the life leaving me. I cannot tell you now if my eyes were open or shut, but I believe them to be open, and before the blackness took me, I saw it. Gangur pauses as if gathering the strength to go on. You let him wait until he is ready to continue. It was a great shelled beast, all tentacles and siphons, and the spiral shell was encrusted with the shining jewel of my dreams, glimmering like an opal but with every facet of a riot color. Huge the creature was, but it paid me no mind even as it filled the great expanse of my vision, and then it was gone. Was this the dream of a dying dwarf, Beriathan? Maybe it was, but I cannot forget the sight of it. That vision will haunt me to my last day, I know it. Thank you for listening to my story, but please do not tell anyone else of it. I will try to put it from my mind and help with the mission as much as I can. Okay, there we go with Gangur's quest. Now, I'm not gonna tell anyone about it, but this is gonna be either a plot point when we get to the city of Umbar, is gonna appear in one of the missions maybe, or it's gonna be, I don't know, the boss of one of the instances. That would be really cool if that were to happen, but this is not ending here. And I do believe in your vision, Gangur, so hopefully we'll learn the truth about that one soon. For the time being though, this has been all on today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.